Hello, my name is Perry Lavin. I'm a behavioral therapist at Carolina Pediatric Therapy. This is the first video in a series on calming corners. So, a calming corner is a place where your child can go when they're having those big emotions, anger, frustration, or sadness. Our kids just don't naturally know what to do with those big emotions, and the calming corner is a place for them to go where they can learn how to self-regulate. So today I'm going to be talking about three elements that I think make a great calming corner. Those elements are comfortable items, sensory items, and engaging items. And I'm going to be talking about those three elements here in just a second. First, I want to talk about my setup. So as you can see, my calming corner is actually in the corner. And then I have this bookcase back here. And I do that purposefully. I want this place to feel like a nice little hideaway, like a peaceful little cave for a kid to go when they're feeling those really strong emotions. A place where they can go and feel safe and cozy. So that's why I have this set up the way I do. If you don't have the corner, that's totally okay. You can put it really wherever. This just seems to be really effective. So, as I said earlier, there are three elements that I like to see in a calming corner. The first element is the comfortable element. So this creates the foundation or the base. This is what your kid is going to lay in. So I have my child's mattress from his crib down here, but a beanbag chair works really well. If you don't have those accessible, you can throw blankets and pillows underneath a sheet just to have a comfortable place for them to lay. Stuffed animals, blankets, and pillows are also really great, comfortable items to have. So we're just building that base, that foundation for them to lay or to sit in. So my second element is the sensory element. A sensory element is anything that gets our kids into the sense of smell, of touch, of hearing. The senses are a great way to calm our bodies down and to ground. So we can really ground into the senses. And that's what this element is about. So let's start with the sense of smell. So I have some essential oils. This is eucalyptus oil. So that's really great to have in the calming corner. This also promotes deep breathing. Deep breathing is a great way to calm the nervous system. So when a child smells this, they're smelling deeply in through the nose and then breathing out of the mouth. And that's a really great way to regulate emotions. For the sense of touch, I have some kinetic sand here. This might not be the best for every child because it can get everywhere, but Play-Doh is a really good option. Clay is a good option. Something where they can feel into it and get into that sense of touch. That can be really grounding. Also for the sense of touch, I have this little bowl of rice with little treasures that they can find inside, like little rocks and little coins that can feel really good for them. There's also a little bit of eucalyptus oil in here too, so they can get that double sensory where they're smelling and they're feeling. And then we can get into the sense of hearing. So I have a little singing bowl. Music, if that could be accessible, would be really great. And then also maybe a little instrument if they play a little instrument. Could be really nice. So we've built our foundation with comfortable items and we're grounding with our sensory items. And then our kids are ready to move into the engaging items. So engaging items are items that take our child from the emotional brain to the thinking brain. And we do this through focus or concentration. So one of my favorite engaging items is a coloring book. When we color in the lines, we're forced to use focus, we're forced to use concentration. And that's a really great way to go from that emotional brain to the thinking brain. A little puzzle can be really good. This is a little finger puzzle, but any puzzle will do. We just have to concentrate in order to build the puzzle. And then we have a book. So if they read, even if they don't read, it can be really nice to have a book in there just so they can look at the pictures and they can engage with the book. So those are the three elements that I like to see in a calming corner. We have the foundation, the comfortable items, then we have the grounding items or the sensory items that help us to calm our body down. And then we have the engaging items, which help take us from that emotional brain to the thinking brain. So Thank you for watching this video. Again, my name is Perry Lavin. I'm a behavioral therapist at Carolina Pediatric Therapy. I hope this has helped.